We're on Chiron and Cancer. This is my placement. Okay, so if anything, I can give you the best advice. Of course, I write all this down, so I'm on a routine here and I'm not wasting your time. Okay, so if you have Chiron and Cancer, your wound is abandonment. I definitely have abandonment issues. Everybody leaves me at some point. It's just the thing. Like, I understand life's hard for people, and I'm a handful, and love's not unconditional. As lovely and as Disney as and as happy as it may sound, that's just not the truth. At the end of the day, people just care about themselves, and that's just what it is. And that's what we deal with as Chiron and Cancer placements, that people play the game of life, and that's fine. That's what you're here to do. But things have gotten so out of control that I'm not finding much of any unconditional love. People will leave you in a heartbeat. So tying back into the abandonment thing, but moving forward, okay, so Chiron and Cancers, we have a fear of separation, right? And people leaving us. That's what can possibly make us go insane, lose our minds, act like crazy people, because the world's a lie, love's a lie. It's very conditional, very conditional. I'll love you as long as this. No, that's not love. Chiron and Cancer placements, we naturally want everyone to have an equal opportunity of love. But people take advantage of us a lot. They leave us stranded with an egotistical mindset that makes it feel okay for them. Where they're like, to us, Chiron and Cancer placements, like, oh, bruh, you're too obsessive, like, you care too much, I feel smothered. And then they strand us, and it's all very egotistical and fake. And all the love they showed us before, and then we try to show that love back, it's just like, what? It's okay. There is a healing for every Chiron placement. But yeah, they'll say things like, oh yeah, that Chiron and Cancer placement was just obsessed with me. I had to cut that fucker off. They're just too obsessed with me, and I'm just like too cool, and like they want me back, and I know I could have them back. Do you? Do you? I know lots of loving people like that. Us Chiron and Cancer placements, we can also feel very unworthy of love, subconsciously mainly, not with everybody, because of past life wounds. People are so fucking mean and immoral when they find themselves dealing with a Chiron and Cancer, because of reflections back onto themselves of how full of shit they really are, and how conditional love really is, and that shocks them, so they take it out on us. But we get it. Finding unconditional love is like finding a gold mine that will ensure your financial security for the rest of your days, and probably the next few generations after you. Very unlikely. True love is as rare as a unicorn knocking on your door for some weird favor. That never happens. Let's stop the brainwashing. Chiron and Cancer people, one of the most unconditional lovers, and I'm not just saying that because I have this placement. Literally, they're the most unconditional lovers I've ever encountered. And that's why it's super hard to cure those wounds, because us having Chiron and Cancer placements, we have to understand how super hard it is to heal our wounds, because all we ever wanted was equal love, unconditional love. And there's much nicer ways to talk things out when it just seems like the other person dealing with the Chiron and Cancer person, who's all loving and all truthful and all honest, they just go batshit and tell us every mean thing in the book because they know our buttons. Working with Mother Mary, though, will tell you the closest thing to unconditional love. That's what Chiron in Cancer teaches to help you heal. Now, let's get to the stones. I've already told you, Mother Mary, Chiron in Cancers, that's our teacher, okay? I've worked a lot with Mother Mary in a physical sense and a spiritual sense. And somebody and up there. Mother Mary is so loving. Absolute unconditional love. More than you could say than any other deity. Any one of them. Any of them. Fight me. So working with Mother Mary will tell you the closest thing to unconditional love. That's what Chiron in Cancer teaches to help you heal. Stones, watermelon tourmaline, Larimar, mother of pearl, and rhodochrosite. Those stones will help us the most. A good mantra for Chiron and Cancer people when you're meditating, when you wake up every morning. I embrace my emotions with faith. The love I feel with my family and friends gives me all the joy I need. I hope that helped you guys. And Chiron and Cancers, I love you so much because I totally get it. All right.